Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so Scorpios. Scorpios, this is going to be a storyline where we're going to ask, where is our character sailing to? Now, I look at this as like one's mindset. So where is someone's mindset at? And then in turn, where is that mindset helping to guide them to? Sorry if you see little Batman ears. It's my puppy dog. He always looks like Batman to me especially when he stands over me in the middle of the night to tell me he needs me to take him out. It looks like Batman is standing there. All right, so we have trust. So this is very nice. Trusting oneself and the universe's plan for oneself, not giving your trust to others lightly, and just knowing that when one door opens, another one closes. This is a lovely way to begin. If this is the mindset that our character is in, and of course, everyone is master of their own ship. Aries, stop it. He's like nibbling on my heel. If everyone is a master of their own ship, their own mind, their own life, then this is all saying, well, the direction that someone's mind is like shifting toward is one of radical trust, one of belief in oneself, one of knowing how the value of something that we can count on, something that we can rely on, something that we know is going to be beside us. Let me ask, what are the guides encouraging Scorpio to do right now? Curiosity, card number 11. To stay open to all things in the universe and people we've not met, and interacting with those that we haven't yet gotten to know, just being alive and aware and knowing that the universe is full of many wondrous, mysterious things, and that trusting that we're going to wind up traveling down the road that most suits our character. Okay, tell me a little bit more about what in particular is our character headed toward. The sixth house. These is matters of work, health, and the duty area of one's life. So this could be a shift in particularly if our Scorpio has had changes in career path or desires change in their career path, and they're wondering, okay, what am I going to do about all this? How am I going to, what comes next? Sometimes we're really good at what we do, but we still get to a point where it's like, yeah, but I want more. I mean, I've aced this, but I still want something else in addition to this. Not to be ungrateful, but I'm a multifaceted being with many different, interests, hobbies, and thoughts. So I want to go ahead and use my mind and use my personal power for a really amazing set of experiences. So if you hear my doggy huffing and puffing, it's because we just came in from his nightly run, and he is very excited because he also just finished up his dinner, which had some turkey on it. So, all right, my love, you can hang out, sweetie. Sorry, if you're not a dog lover, you probably won't love my channel, just because Aries does break in probably about once a week. The boy busts into a storytelling, and I just kind of let him do it because I love him. We could have a really amazing boss on the horizon for this Scorpio. We could have something very warm, very supportive. The fact that this all seems like it is areas of duty and areas of work, and then we couple it with this warm emotional energy, that's looking like simpatico. That's looking like trusting that the things we're drawn toward, maybe somebody is particularly drawn toward matters of the universe. Maybe that's something that they want to gravitate toward. They want to learn more about. They want to, start working in some field or some industry. Maybe somebody wants to go into physics. Maybe somebody wants to go into some kind of, different avenues of research and development, or something to do with the galaxy, with the universe, with our place within the solar system. Maybe something esoteric as well. Maybe something along the lines of, right now there's lots going on with the UFO topics and things like that. But this could be very, very broad, but it's an area of interest, and it's an area that seems like it's going to cross over into the work arena for our character. And it's coupled with a lot of satisfaction and possibly a lot of warmth and a lot of support, possibly from a new boss. There's something about trusting the process of moving forward. This does look new. There could also be, if this is not just about work and changes in the workforce and changes in the workplace, I should say, this could represent that our Scorpio is about to have a change in something to do with their work, but it also kind of like unveils itself to be related to something, an emotional or romantic context as well. Could be a new beginning with someone, or a lover that is actually, first off, starting with an apology, a heartfelt apology. This could be someone who either finds us through work or has some connection to us through the workplace. And this card of trust could be that our Scorpio has trust that, you know what, the person who's supposed to find me is going to find me. If an ex is supposed to show back up in my world, they're going to show back up in my world. This one, out of all of the zodiac, Scorpio, yours seems the most scattered. A card like this is very scattered, right? I mean, it doesn't get much more broad than the entire galaxy on a card, right? The entire night sky is depicted here. So it's like Scorpio's storyline is encompassing many different things. And the topic of curiosity, you know, keeping our mind open, but trusting that the universe is going to help guide us, or that doors are going to open just when we're ready for them to open, and that love is going to be there when the moment is right, and that we're going to build trust with the right kind of person. All of that requires like a massively like open heart, open mind. We've got an Empress and we've got an Ace of Pentacles. I mean, to put it simply, this is a time for our Scorpio to simply be standing in that power of new beginnings, believing in their own abilities. I feel like this is a Scorpio who's probably more mature. They probably have some life experience already. They probably already know that they have a lot of value, that they have a lot of skill sets that they bring in. And so when it comes to them looking at their own life, they don't ever really doubt themselves. They know that if I want to reinvent myself, if I want to change careers, if I want to open up my own place, I can probably go ahead and do that, and I'll be a success because I kind of have already maybe had some experience doing that before. This isn't my first rodeo, you know? It's my favorite saying is, I might be new to this, but I'm not new to life. You know, so I've probably had a little bit of experience. I probably can handle myself. I probably already know I'm going to be just fine. This is about love and life and work all rolled into one big ball. And what's really cool is that the mindset that our Scorpio has is that they trust in the process. They trust that the universe is going to put them in front of the right person. We have the Lovers card. This is a choice to like say yes. If our character wants to say yes, they will have a lover in their life. If they want to manifest terrific expansive experiences for themselves, this is somebody who could be, they might have made themselves wealthy multiple times in life, then sometimes lost it, then sometimes got it back, because they've flowed through life with the ups and downs. Sometimes their focus was more on career. Other times their focus was more on, a relationship. And I feel like this is a character, this is a Scorpio who's gone through multiple, like if you wrote their life story, you would think that it was about 4 different people, because once upon a time they were an Olympic athlete, and they had a first marriage when they were young and a child. And then, when they were like 16, and then they became an Olympian. And then after that, like life changed again, and they wound up, running some successful business. And then after that, they became, a model, or, whatever it was. It's like this character has had multiple lives already within one lifespan. They're no stranger to rebuilding, but I feel like this last rebuild that they're going to have is like they're ready for this rebuilding, to the focal point to possibly be on relationship and work, and possibly building a business with the person that they want to be in a relationship with. So if our character has known like different times in their life where they have invented or reinvented themselves, each time they did that, it was with a different emphasis. You know, like I say, one time it was to be a parent, one time it was to like just focus on their independent career and be single and live it up and have a great time. Another time it was, you know, to test themselves and to, you know, really focus on their bravery, their strength, their, you know, physical body, something like that. And this time around, it looks like it's about a long-term partnership that they can build a business with as well. I know that sounds very specific, but this is a more mature person who's like, okay, I've done all these other things with my life. I've lived all these other experiences. And now, you know what? The next really important experience I want to have is this one. I want it to like really feel rooted and grounded. And I want it to, what I have in my mind right now is somebody who's literally painting a picture of like this sprawling estate with a farmhouse, and, you know, like their partner is with them and they have a very different quality of life than what they had in any of those other like rebuilds that they did in their life. It's interesting. It's interesting because this is all about, when it says health on the 6th house also, I'm picturing like the mental health and wellness of like, I don't want a stressful life. I don't want to buzz and go and do and be super, super insanely busy. I actually want to build my green space, my farmhouse, my, you know, whatever I consider like a calmer life. And it doesn't have to be that. That's just the imagery that's in my head right now. But it could be maybe somebody wants to live in a city, but, you know, have a yoga studio. They want to do yoga. They want that, you know, mindful practices to be a part of their daily life, you know, something along those lines. Whatever their idea of peace and happiness and long-term strategy, that's what this character is creating for themselves, which is really awesome. But they totally trust the process. That is rare to see. So very exciting, Scorpio. That was a fun one. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. You'll still get another one this weekend. Okay. Sorry, my pup is barking. Bye for now.